What's that?
I need to know where my kids
Listen, we're gonna find them.
Their son's phone is pinging to this house.
I don't know anything.
Are you kidding me?
It's okay. It's okay.
In May 2025, police in Fernley, Nevada, responded to what first sounded like a disturbing but unclear missing juvenile call. A mother reported that her 13-year-old son had received a threatening message, and soon after, officers learned that more than one teenager was missing.
Are you on the phone with your brother?
He is my son.
He's your son. Okay, what's his name?
This is dedication for him.
How old is your son?
Yeah, 2 boys are twins, my sons.
He's on Miller and...
Within minutes, separate calls began pointing toward the same situation. Just 10 minutes after the first report about the threatening message, another mother called police to report her 13-year-old son and his 2 friends missing, saying they were last seen speaking to an adult man. At that point, officers weren't sure if the cases were connected. But that uncertainty quickly disappeared when one of the missing boys managed to call 911 himself, saying they were being held somewhere dark, possibly inside a basement.
They said it was dark and that they were in a basement.
So they're in a basement?
Yeah.
Okay, so he needs to come out and contact us.
I don't think they can. They said they took his phone.
He's saying he's inside a basement?
Yes. This is where the location.
The brothers are telling the RP that they are in the basement.
From that moment on, police knew this was not just a missing persons case. It was something far more serious, and the phone ping leading to a nearby house became their strongest lead. And when police arrived at the house, they eventually encountered 23-year-old Guillermo Abuites Saavedra in the backyard area. Almost immediately, his behavior stood out.
Hi.
Hello.
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
I just know.
You live here?
They can't come down here. Yep.
So their son's phone is pinging to this house.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about them.
You don't know anything about it?
Nope.
You live here?
This is my grandma's house. Yeah.
Your grandma's house? Who are you?
I don't have to give you my name.
Okay.
They probably walked by here.
No, his phone's
Turned it
here.
off. I don't know.
He claimed he knew nothing, said he was only there doing yard work, and tried to distance himself from the missing teens. But his explanations did not match what officers were seeing. The phone location was pointing to that property. Witnesses had seen the boys near the house, and Guillermo kept acting as if he wanted police to move along.
A juvenile that's saying that it's dark, they're in a basement. That they took his phone.
There's no one. They just came looking for some teenagers, some kids, and actually they probably slashed.
I talked to them. They're looking.
They probably slashed my
told them
uncle's tire. Actually,
so they know who he is. So we have somebody who's. So this black dot is his phone.
he's not here.
This blue dot is me. This is her phone.
Exactly.
You want me to go to the front?
They probably came by and slashed the tires, anyways.
96. So.
As more officers and parents arrived, the pressure around the scene intensified. One mother recognized Guillermo as the man her son had last been seen with, and the situation became more urgent.
Here. Come here. Why were you over there and now over here?
Cause I'm a landscaper.
You're a landscaper?
Yeah.
Here, turn around for me real quick and put your hands behind your back. I don't know if he's got something to do with it.
What is going on? I don't even know what's going on right now.
Me either.
So we got
don't know what's going on.
We've got like a phone ping in and
to this address.
kids saying that.
Got anything to do with kids, man?
No,
Any
nothing.
kids here?
No, there's
No?
no kids at all. I'm just here to do yard work.
Well, you're doing yard work. Do you have any weapons on you or anything?
No, go ahead.
Separate your feet.
Anybody else here?
What are you doing at this house? Whose house is this?
My aunt's house.
It's your aunt's house? And what are you doing here?
Just Yard work.
Hey, was this the male your son was with? Okay, go back to your car for me real quick, please. We're trying to find him. Ma'am,
Why
ma'am,
would I know anything about your
go back to
kid?
the car.
What
Okay,
are you
we're trying
talking
to figure it
about?
out. That's why we're here.
Stop acting
So-
stupid.
hey, sir.
I need to know where my kid is
Listen,
at.
we're gonna find him.
No.
How am I acting stupid? What kid?
What are you doing with him?
Listen, we're gonna
What
find him,
kid?
okay? Can you
I
go
just
back to your
got
car,
out,
please?
so
Please be
It's okay.
quick.
It's okay. We're gonna find him. So my missing juvenile call, that's what I was just on. She saw him with her kids.
why would I be with her kids?
Yeah, this is the male subject that the kids were with. Where are the kids at, man?
I do not know.
Officers detained him and began searching the backyard. And only moments later, they found what everyone had been afraid of.
This is related to my missing juvenile.
Anybody in here?
What's that? Are you kidding me?
Come on, guys, step out.
Who's all in there with you guys?
The 3 missing boys were hidden beneath the home, trapped in a crawl space. The boys crawled out, visibly shaken, while their parents rushed toward them in fear and anger. The teens were disheveled, injured, and terrified.
Come on, come on, come on.
You okay? What happened?
Hey, stop it. Let's go out this way, guys. Come on. You guys need medical attention at all?
Yes.
What's wrong? What happened to you?
Frank, can you send that over?
No.
Hey guys, come with
We
us.
need you guys to come with us.
Come with us, okay? Come on. Come on, guys. Come with us. We got him. What was he wearing?
Is it just the 3 of you in there?
Blue shorts, a hoodie, beat up shoes, gray shoes, a mustache, a dirty mustache.
Did he say anything, guys? What happened?
He said he was gonna kill us. He took a video that he beat us on my phone. He stole my phone. What the did they do? Have you seen
Hey, where are you injured, man?
my legs and my
legs and
back.
your back?
He hit me on the head and I feel really dizzy.
What did he hit you with?
A stick, it's a broken stick in the back with tape.
No. Don't touch it. No.
That's him?
We'll do it
My baby.
in a minute, okay? Let us do our job. So he's badly hurt. He's badly hurt, okay? Don't touch him right now.
Déjame verte, amor. Déjame verte, amor. Déjame verte.
No puedo levantarme. No me puedo con un palo. Con un palo, no.
Es el que vive en la esquina, ¿verdad?
Hey, I need to talk with him, okay? I gotta talk with him. I need to talk to him. Can you guys please wait over there? Okay? I need to talk to him. Wait over there. He's okay.
What began as a missing persons call had become something far darker. And as officers separated the boys from the crowd and began taking statements, the details became even more disturbing.
Walk me through what happened today, okay, bud?
We were at the park. I went for my brother back at my house.
Okay.
And we went to the park and we started swinging, waiting for our friend.
Swing on the swings? Okay.
And then he came out of nowhere with his fist all balled up, and I thought he was gonna jump the fence or something. And
Where was it? Was he on the sidewalk?
he came from like the corner.
Do you know him at all?
No,
No. Can I ask you a question? Is this gang related at all?
no.
No. What were you guys doing at the park? Just
We
hanging
were
out?
just hanging out, and then
The
we
three
were
of you?
and then we were gonna go to a bowling alley, but we were waiting for one of our friends.
Okay. So you met him at the park. So he came up to you and said what? What happened?
He was saying that.
Hey,
was saying-
listen. Hey, I gotta talk to him real quick, okay? I got medics.
Come over here, man. Come over here.
Listen,
We
I
need
gotta talk to him.
And we just need a second, okay? I got you. We just need a second. We're gonna make sure he's okay. We need to figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
He
It's
was
okay.
telling me that my dad was saying people from some type of people in Mexico or something,
Okay.
like a type of place, and then he just started slapping me while I was on the swing and saying it would get worse if I didn't tell him stuff.
According to the boys, he threatened them, forced them to walk to the empty house, made them climb the fence, and then began controlling them through fear. Then inside the backyard, the abuse escalated.
Then he took us here. He made us hop the fence by there.
How did he take you here?
He told us to follow him, to keep walking forward, and if we don't shut up, he'll murder us. And then in the backyard, there's an alleyway. He told us to hop the fence, and we hopped the fence. And
which alleyway? The one over here?
Right, behind this house, where the fence is, where his fence is at.
Okay.
So he had us climb the fence, and he told me for my phone, and he told us to empty out our pockets, and he broke my AirPods with a knife thing. It's all rusted up. He broke the AirPods with that. Then he told me for my phone, and he started throwing it, and then he realized he could do something, and then he told me to unlock it, and then he told us to log out of my Instagram account and to do a lot of things and delete everything in my phone. And then I gave him my phone, and he started recording us, and he started beating us. After that, he grabbed what seemed to be a wooden stick, and he started smacking really hard from behind. And after that, he did it with the rest of us. He made us stand up, and yeah, he kept smacking us, and he kept hitting us with the wooden stick. And after that, he smacked us at the back of our necks. And then he told us that he wasn't scared to die, or that he wasn't scared to kill us, and that if he wanted to, he could go get his tools and rip our fingers and our nails and everything one by one by one. And he said that he was affiliated with cartels and stuff.
Okay, so where was he beating you with the sticks?
In my bag. He had us pull down our pants, and then he beat me in my thighs and stuff. And he started saying stuff to us and asking us things. And then he beat us all, and then I wouldn't give him the phone, and he wouldn't listen. And then he hit me on the head, and then all I remember was waking up, laying down, and my head was aching. And then he told me for the next time I should listen, or he was going to do more than that.
He allegedly used a broken rake or wooden object to strike them, threatened further violence, and then forced them into the crawl space. Luckily, one of the boys had managed to secretly keep a phone, which allowed them to call for help before things could go even further. And
yeah, he just kept hitting us at the back of the necks, right here, and the back area. And he just kept doing all this to us, and then he opened like the gray thing that, well, I assume that led to the crawl space. And then he lifted up the crawl space and threw us in there, and he said stay in there. And I knew my brother had his phone, and he hid it, so I tried calling for you guys and stuff. And then he kept on bringing me out and pulling me out and hating me because I wouldn't give him my password or tell him anything about my phone. And then I gave him everything, and he told me to start deleting all my photos, my Snapchat, all my everything, my social media, everything. And then when I wouldn't do it, he just kept on hitting me.
So I'm going to have medics come check you out, okay, bud? And I'm going to go get your phone, okay? Yes.
It was my brother and them. They need to get checked out, too. They got hit, too.
They're going to get checked out, okay? They're going to check out all you guys, okay?
EMS had already been called to the scene to assess their injuries, and according to police records, 2 of the boys had multiple severe welts and bruises across their backs and legs. And now that officers knew Guillermo had allegedly used the phone to record the assault, and luckily, it did not take long to recover. A neighbor, alerted by the commotion, found the phone in his backyard and handed it over to police.
What's your phone, bud?
He told me to delete everything, and he took that video. I don't want to watch it.
When officers checked it, the video was still there in the recently deleted folder. According to investigators, it confirmed the boys' account, showing Guillermo lining them up and striking them. The parts of the broken object used in the assault were also recovered, turning the victim's statements into physical evidence.
He started hitting us with a stick, and then it broke right there. And then he broke that thing to get his little stick to it.
He broke the rake?
Yeah. I don't know what he put there. I think he put it somewhere in the sheds.
Was it? He hit you with that?
Yeah.
What makes this footage especially so unsettling is how quickly the scene shifts from confusion to confirmation. At the beginning, police are trying to figure out whether 3 teenagers are simply nearby. Minutes later, they are pulling injured children out from under a house while the man accused of putting them there sits in a patrol car, still claiming he was only doing yard work. The next day, Guillermo sat down with investigators. But even then, the interview did not bring a clear explanation.
Ellos estaban en el parque, ahí hay un parquecillo. Yeah.
Okay.
Ellos estaban en el parque y luego de ahí yo me fui y me empezaron a perseguir.
Oh, okay.
They followed me and then we all walked together.
Oh, okay.
Pero yo nunca les dije que me los iba a llevar ni nada. Yo para qué los quiero. I didn't know where they were. I thought they were just over there playing hide and seek. They were under my grandma's house.
He rambled about the boys following him, claimed they were playing or pranking him, and tried to shift blame toward their families. When confronted with the injuries, he first denied knowing anything about them, then suggested they may have happened at home. But detectives kept pressing, and eventually his story began to change. Slowly, Guillermo admitted he had hit the boys, though he tried to minimize it as discipline or a lesson.
So what they're saying is basically that you hit them. Were you like trying to teach them a lesson? Like, were you mad at them that they were trying to mess with you, punk you? And like, were you doing that to kind of teach them a lesson? Kind of in a way they deserved it? Asking for it? Yeah. What you hit them with?
Un pinche palo. Un cinto.
¿Un cinto? ¿Y el palo?
No, un cinto nomás.
¿O un cinto? ¿Cinto como de estos? ¿Tuyo o de ellos?
De ellos.
De ellos. Okay.
He eventually said he made them lower their clothing because otherwise they would not feel the punishment. He admitted recording it, but struggled to explain why. And even as he acknowledged parts of what happened, he still seemed unable or unwilling to understand the full weight of what he had done. That is what makes this case so disturbing. Guillermo did not describe the event as a kidnapping at first. He seemed to believe that because the boys walked with him, it somehow reduced what he had done. But investigators made the reality clear. He had approached children at a park, threatened them, forced them to an empty house, assaulted them, and hid them beneath the home while their parents were desperately searching. Guillermo later accepted a plea agreement and pleaded guilty to 3 counts of first-degree kidnapping. He was sentenced to 3 life sentences, with the possibility of parole after 15 years. But the Bodycam footage remains haunting because of how close the situation came to becoming even worse. 3 children were missing. Their parents were outside, panicking, while police followed a phone ping to a house where the suspect stood in the yard pretending not to know anything. And beneath that same house, behind a hidden crawlspace door, the boys were waiting for someone to find them. From a house where the danger was very real and hidden beneath the floor, we moved to another building, although this time something was moving when no one should have been there at all. In January 2024, a night guard working inside a closed and empty mall heard strange sounds coming from somewhere deeper in the building. At that hour, the stores were locked, the public areas were empty, and the food court should have been completely still. But from the moment he began moving toward the noise, something did not feel right. The silence around him made every sound seem louder, and as he got closer, that uneasy feeling only grew stronger.
Dude, like, I'm so on edge now. So freaking on edge. It's creepy, man. You're so freaking creepy. I don't know. Dude, what the hell was that? What the hell was that?
When he reached the food court, he saw chairs sliding across the floor by themselves. There was no one nearby, no visible person moving them, and nothing obvious that could explain why they were shifting across the empty space. The guard stood there for a moment, clearly shocked by what he was seeing, before the fear finally took over and he ran out of the mall.
What the hell was that? What the heck? These freaking chairs just moved. What the Okay. I'm done.
Most who saw the video believe the movement could have been supernatural, while others argue there must be a simple explanation, like air pressure, a hidden person, or some kind of setup. But from the guard's reaction, it is clear that whatever he saw felt real to him at that moment. And in a place that should have been empty, watching furniture move on its own was enough to make him leave immediately. And that takes us from a quiet mall where fear came from the unknown to a scene where the danger was painfully clear the moment officers walked through the door. On March 16, 2022, police in Tyler, Texas, responded to a call that sounded almost impossible at first. 2 doctors had been shot inside a dental office. The location was Affordable Dentures and Implants, a place where people came in for routine appointments, consultations, and treatment. But that afternoon, the office turned into the scene of a double homicide.
Check out towels and stuff.
Hey, let me grab some gloves, Chad.
Hey, grab me a pair too.
Yeah.
I have EMS on the line right now.
Okay, where's he hit at?
He's got
We got 2 patients down.
Both of our doctors.
What's his name?
Dr. Burroughs. EMS. Jack Burroughs.
When officers arrived, the situation was chaotic. Staff members were trying to help. And inside, police found 2 dentists suffering from gunshot wounds, 75-year-old Dr. Jack Burroughs Jr. and 59-year-old Dr. Blake Sinclair. Both men were rushed to the hospital, but neither survived.
So there was at least 2 shots on the on his right side.
What was his first victim when you got here?
So one was right there, and they already had him curled over to his side. This one was right here. He was also on his side, but they had us roll him over on his back to do chest compressions.
Okay, I can knock that out.
But yeah, like I said, his arm it was only skin holding his arm on there.
The first one?
That was the one that was right here. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Witnesses told police that the suspect was not a random attacker. He was a patient of the clinic, Stephen Alexander Smith, a 40-year-old military veteran who had reportedly been angry over his dentures. He had been difficult for some time, never satisfied with the outcome, and that the clinic was planning to stop treating him after his final dentures were delivered. But moments before that could happen, the situation escalated. According to investigators, Smith left the office, went out to his pickup truck, retrieved a handgun, and came back inside. What had begun as a dispute over dental work turned into an act of violence that left 2 doctors dead. And as officers began piecing together what happened, one detail became critical. Witnesses had given police the suspect's vehicle description and license plate. That information led officers to Smith's home, about 7 miles away from the business. By the time police arrived at the residence, the case had already shifted from an emergency medical response to a tactical operation. Officers believed the man suspected of killing 2 people was now inside the house. A perimeter was formed. SWAT began preparing, and the scene outside the home became tense because at that point, police did not know whether Smith was armed, whether anyone else was inside, or whether the standoff was about to turn violent.
Just called me. I showed up a minute ago, so I sent Lieutenant over there to.
He's what?
He's in a back room of the house. Parents are talking to him now.
Then, unexpectedly, the suspect's parents became part of the situation. They arrived near the blocked-off area and contacted their son by phone. Somehow, they were able to convince him to come outside. For officers on the perimeter, that did not make the moment safe. It only changed the type of danger they were dealing with. Smith was still considered armed and dangerous, and every movement had to be controlled.
Alright, he's supposed to be coming out with his hands up. We got moving up front. If I can hold. Call him to us.
Keep your hands up. Just keep walking backwards. Hey, Darty, we're going to pull him on this side. We're pulling to you. Come back, Darty. Darty, push back.
Hold what you got, Darty.
Darty, back up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Darty, we're going to bring him to us. Come on.
Right, stop.
I'll clear out my back seat.
Everybody hold what you got.
L310-4. All right, everybody copy that. Suspect in custody.
Anybody else in the house? Anybody else in the house?
Anybody else in the house? You got Buddy on the house?
You want to take pictures?
I saw that.
You want to take pictures of it on?
Yes.
They said no one else is supposed to be in the house.
Back up behind the barricade. Move back. Hey, take it back, please. Yeah. We're going to clear the house.
Smith was taken into custody without shots being fired, but even then, the danger around the situation did not feel completely over. Officers still had to clear the home, secure the area, and determine whether there were more weapons inside. During the search of Smith, they discovered that he was wearing body armor underneath his clothing, a detail that made the arrest feel even more disturbing. It suggested this may not have been just a sudden moment of anger, but something he had at least prepared himself for. That impression only became stronger when investigators later reported finding multiple firearms, ammunition, holsters, and other related items inside his bedroom. What first appeared to be an angry patient returning to a dental office was now starting to look far more deliberate. After his arrest, the footage shifted into something quieter, but in some ways even more unsettling. Smith is placed in the back of a patrol car, where officers speak to him calmly, turn on the air conditioning, offer him water, and read him his rights. He does not break down. He does not offer an emotional explanation. Instead, he remains mostly quiet, focused on the heat, his thirst, and the discomfort from the handcuffs.
You're good. Take your time. You hot?
I'm sweating a little bit.
Hey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the air on this door so it'll cool off in here. There's a vent up here. I'm going to open the vent up so that it'll start cooling off, okay? I'm going to roll this window down. They're keys. Hey, I'm going to leave them right there for right now. I'm going to shut this door so you can cool off a little bit, all right?
I guess I'd like to exercise my right to remain silent.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm just going to let you sit here for a little bit and let you cool off, okay? Hey, you need some water?
Yes, please.
Let me see if I can find some water, okay? Hey, we got any water?
Don't have any on me.
Anybody you got any water in your truck? All right, I got you a bottle of water, man. It's not cold, but it's water, okay? It's okay. Breaking the seal for you. All right. There you go. Tell me when, all right? I'll let you. I'll let you have more. I'm just gonna let you come up for air, man. I didn't want to drown you. Is it cooling off in here? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna shut this again so you can get cool somewhere.
At the station, that same strange calm continues. Smith is brought into an interview room, still asking for water and saying he feels lightheaded and nauseous. Officers make casual conversation with him about his military service while detectives prepare to speak with him. On the surface, the exchange almost feels ordinary, but underneath it is the reality of why he is there. 2 doctors had just been killed, and police believed he was responsible. He was later charged with capital murder of multiple persons and aggravated assault, and in January 2024, he pleaded guilty and received an automatic life sentence. But what makes the footage so disturbing is the contrast. An ordinary dental office had just become the scene of a double murder, yet the man accused of causing it sat in front of police, calm, quiet, and almost detached. There was no moment that made the crime easier to understand, only the aftermath, the body armor, the weapons later found, and the silence where remorse or explanation might have been expected. Now, after a case defined by real violence and chilling calm, the next clip returns to something far less certain: a silent hospital wing, a moving object, and a shadow that should not have been there. During a late-night shift, a security officer walked through an old hospital wing that had been shut down for repairs. The area was silent, empty, and separated from the normal movement of the building, giving it the kind of atmosphere that already makes every small noise feel out of place. At first, he believed he was completely alone. But as he moved through the hallway, small things began to feel wrong. The stillness did not feel natural anymore. Then, while he was focused on something moving nearby, the camera captured something even stranger. While the security guard was focused on the moving bin on the right, a shadow rushed across the corridor and slipped behind a wall. The movement happened quickly, but clearly enough to make the footage unsettling. Later, some people suggested it could have been the spirit of a former patient returning to the place where they had spent their final days. But to me, the shape does not look quite right. The figure appears strangely incomplete, almost as if it has no head, which makes the encounter feel even more disturbing. Whether it was a trick of the light, a person moving through the closed wing, or something else entirely, the footage leaves behind a feeling that the guard may not have been alone after all. A shadow in an empty hallway is disturbing because it feels impossible to explain. But what officers found in the next home was disturbing for a much more human reason.
Caller, what's your emergency? I was upstairs in bed and screamed and banged on our door and rang the doorbell, screaming, I need help. Took me a second to register what was going on. We opened the door and the person's gone. The elevator's free and vacant room here. The house across the street is empty. The whole door is empty. Oh, there's a whole bunch of blood outside. We need an ambulance now. Someone please. Someone wants a cell phone. Yes, it's Alex joining. 100% stuff. Oh, okay, I need you to lock the door. It's there. It's locked.
In Florida, a quiet neighborhood became the scene of a brutal double murder after a frantic 911 call reported blood outside a home and someone desperately banging on doors for help. By the time officers arrived, the person they believed was connected to the violence was already getting into a car, covered in blood, and attempting to leave.
I rolled up and he was down in the car covered in blood and failed to.
Within minutes, the suspect drove into the opposite lanes of traffic.
Vehicle's going to be wrong way now. Wrong way, northbound lane and southbound lane. Paper 10, you want to start Air 1? That's 10-4. Don't worry, we can get Air 1 if you're available.
Meanwhile, other officers arrived at the crime scene.
You have a lengthy blood trail going to several houses. I'm continuing to search, but there's a very large amount of blood throughout this. Did you see which way the person went? Or if it's a male or a female?
There's a footprint over there.
Yeah, I see that. Well, they went to the neighbor's house and everything. There's blood all over their door and everything.
Well, that's my daughter's car. There should be a black car parked down in the swale. That's
okay.
The neighbor's kid's car.
That's the neighbor's kid's car?
Yeah.
Because they're chasing a car right now.
I watched it leave that way.
And they're chasing a car right now. There's a car not stopping because someone was covered in blood. But it was a male.
I mean, he's a little dude.
Let me go check with. I'm gonna check with that neighbor because there's blood all over that front door. So yeah. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Just signal 14. The caller's unsure if this was a male or a female that was bleeding. Drake, come here. I can't get a hold of the... Yeah. Well, this isn't the call. The caller's that one. They got blood, but this one, when I was walking, it led straight to this, but there's no one answering.
Let me go check this house over your house.
Yeah.
You check this blood.
What's that? That one has nothing. It just, and you can follow it. It goes. I'm not getting any answer. That's why I'm not really a fan of this one.
Does that look like it's in or out? That kind of looks out.
It's hard to tell. It looks like they were at the, because if you look, there's blood on the door handle. So I don't know if they were trying the door handle or what, but the neighbor that called said that there's usually a black car parked in this swale. So what I don't like is
black car. Yeah.
Black car. They're chasing one. We have a dog barking,
so that's,
and it goes straight from here. They're leaving, and there's none. So basically, I followed the blood trail from there. It comes here. It almost seems like they left out here and walked right over there, and then jumped in the car.
So the car was parked over there?
No, Ray said it was parked 2 houses to the east, which is going to be right here. It was parked here. And they said it's usually there's a younger male that lives here in with a black car.
We don't know who lives here.
We don't.
Or no answer.
The footprints, we're not going to answer. There's a dog. I haven't checked yet because there's blood on the door handle. But actually, I'll switch to the other gloves. All the footprints lead out. There's none that are going in. It goes straight through the yard, out to the road, and then goes right to that.
We need to try to do this.
I agree. That's why I'm going to throw some actual gloves on.
It's locked.
Is it?
Yep.
Messina's in the back. He's covering rear. 66 of those per units on the scene.
Northport Police Department!
Reaching the unlocked back door, officers entered the home and found exactly what they had feared. 2 people lay inside who were fatally stabbed. The scene showed signs of extreme violence. Blood covered multiple rooms, and near the kitchen sink, officers found evidence suggesting the killer had tried to wash up before fleeing. Investigators later recovered knives from the home, including one near the kitchen and another inside the bedroom. Meanwhile, police were still pursuing the man who fled as soon as officers arrived. They later identified him as 21-year-old Dima Tower, who had been adopted from Ukraine as a teenager by Robbie and Jennifer Tower. According to relatives, the couple had brought him into their family, supported him, and given him repeated chances despite years of conflict, police calls, and previous violent incidents inside the home. But that night, everything escalated beyond repair. Robbie and Jennifer were the ones found dead inside the house.
If you want to keep securing the back, because we're going to have to put this as a crime scene.
Where's the sevens?
They're right inside, basically right inside the front door, right in the living room. So here, you can, it's all here. It's on this side. Follow it, it comes right out here, and it follows all the way right over to the... Okay. It doesn't go to this house, it skips it and goes to them.
I'm going to grab my tape and I'll start on side 4.
Okay, sounds good. Let me go talk to the sergeant and let him know.
Hello. I'm Sergeant Taylor. I'm the shift supervisor. Okay. We have detectives coming out. They're going to want to talk to you. Who's the people that live over there really well? You do? Okay.
Pretty well. We've only been here since January with most of the people.
Do you know who was driving that black Chevy?
His son.
Okay.
Yes.
You know my name and everything?
Remember his
He's
name?
kind of shady.
Like I said, we have detectives coming out. I know they want to speak to you, so if you guys just bear with us. I'm not going to ask you to stay out here in the driveway. Okay. So she's right here. And you got blood up by your front door?
Over here. Yeah. You can follow the trail. I didn't see the blood yet. I hadn't opened the door. We didn't open anything.
Yeah, if you guys want to go inside your house, you can go in there, wait in there if you need anything. They'll have you knock on the door, or I'll knock on the door in there. Yeah, just make sure no one, make sure no one goes over on that side. Appreciate it. Hey, Adam, we got blood trail all over here too. No, all the way here.
Alright, let's see if there's anybody there.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm alright.
I'm Officer Speedway. I don't know if, did your dad or anyone call you?
No,
Okay,
I
so-
was texting my parents now because I saw
Okay, the neighbor's on the phone, I think, with him, because we were just canvassing the area because of a disturbance that happened. Did you happen to hear anything? Like,
No, I'm sorry. I was video games, headphones.
oh, okay. Do you happen to know the people that live across at all?
I know Rob and I think Jennifer.
Okay. Would that be like? Did you know their son?
I have seen him, but I haven't actually talked to him.
Okay, you never met him or anything?
No.
The car chase with the suspect ended when officers deployed stop sticks, but continued on foot as Dimma managed to run from the car and escape. For hours, police searched for him. And eventually, hours later, he was spotted at a Shell gas station, dirty, with blood still visible on his hands, calmly purchasing a drink with cash. Officers arrived within minutes and arrested him without resistance.
Just verifying this individual is in custody, correct?
You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me? Knife, guns, anything like that? No drugs? No. Yeah. An edema? Yeah, right here.
Responding units, you can slow it down.
Are you gonna pick that up? Yeah, I'm going to, mention it. Well, I don't know who you are. What's your name? Dima. Spread your feet, partner. Spread your feet.
You guys need a bag or something for stuff? Yeah. Look at me. We're gonna take a picture of you. Hey. I'll take the photo.
Just roll down his window. Who said they saw him out back?
Dude, I was literally walking outside to call Brooks, and this guy goes, hey, he goes, that guy you guys are looking for, he's out back.
He's fine, yeah, I don't think he's not going to the hospital, right, Kate? No.
I think Sergeant was taking back to the PD.
Good job, man. Good job. I need to get a picture of him for Lieutenant.
You guys want him back to the PD?
And then get him back to the PD right as quick as you can.
Hey, Dave, one more picture. Come on. Because he needs it.
I'm on right here. Stand right here. Everybody just kind of shield right here.
Big deal.
Stand.
Dave, come on.
Get out. Look at me.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, good enough. I think so. You get him back to the PD as quick as you can.
Yes, sir.
Is he just walking out here?
Yeah,
he
literally walking right behind the show.
Behind the show.
He was like trying to snatch a car or what?
No, he was just casually walking, and we come out and we see him.
Did he run?
No, dude.
I had a gun on him the second I saw him.
Now, what makes the footage even more disturbing is what happened after he was taken into custody. During the interview, Dimma did not appear panicked or overwhelmed in the way most people would expect from someone accused of killing the two people who raised him. Instead, he spoke in a detached, bitter way about his life, his adoption, America, Ukraine, and his resentment toward his adoptive parents.
You want to stand up? I'll take those handcuffs off you. You're not going to do anything stupid, right?
No.
Okay.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
It's too complicated. I'm sure there's several different reasons why this happened. We just want to hear your side.
Why?
Because, you know what? You're a human being. You're not that bad of a kid. Come on.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let me get to know you.
Don't need to.
Are you hungry?
Will be, because I was in survival mode last night.
Do you want a sandwich or something?
That would be nice.
We'll get you one. I have kids that are around your age also, so I try to treat everybody like I would want somebody to treat my kids. Whatever happened last night, it's all right to talk about it.
I'm not the one to talk about it.
You don't want to give your side of the story.
It was wrong, that's it.
Here, take a minute and you want to eat, or you want to... It's like a breakfast sandwich.
I promise you'll feel a lot better to talk about it.
You're just a bunch of Americans, you will not understand. I know you're from the Ukraine, right? I know the war is devastating over there.
Why does it matter?
Well, I'm just making conversation, that's it. So did you not get along with your parents?
Talking about it doesn't make me feel better. They're strangers. They say they want to bring you into your family, but where I come from, it's not that easy. You should have stayed in Ukraine.
You should have stayed in Ukraine.
This country is a hole.
So what don't you like about this country?
Every American asks me that. Huh? You blind?
Well, probably because I was born here, so
Yeah,
I mean...
well, you've been fooled and you don't know nothing about what's wrong with this country.
Did you know your neighbors down the street?
I don't give a about neighbors.
used to go over there and he used his tools or something?
Working on your car? Yeah, but it doesn't mean I really care about the neighbors, though. I'm just using people.
Is that what you did last night? You used your parents?
No.
You said you used people.
Yeah, because there's not that many good people around, so I don't care.
Is it something that set you off? Were you protecting yourself?
I'm pretty sure you know it.
Help me understand what happened last night.
Rage.
Rage has to come from somewhere. There has to be some reason. It's a lot of rage to keep bottled up.
We've been through so much shit. We've been arguing.
About what?
Family issues.
Dimma eventually admitted he had been angry for a long time, describing it as rage that had built up inside him. He said he had thoughts of killing his parents before the attack, and eventually admitted that he had decided to do it before walking into the house. He told detectives he used a kitchen knife, dropped one, then grabbed another. When asked why, his answers were cold and disturbing.
I'm mentally ill.
Were you diagnosed with something? Or?
No, I diagnosed myself.
What did you diagnose yourself with?
It's just I know that, the stuff that I think about it, it's not right.
What do you think about?
I don't like the people I'm with, so I'm just gonna kill them. You said you wouldn't try to understand. It's hard to explain.
So have you had these thoughts for most of your life
No, it just came up because of all the anger.
You're sitting in your car and you just came up with this, that you were going to do something now?
It came up before that, days before that. And I tried to get back with them and have us be family again, but it didn't seem like it was working out. So it feels like nothing's going right for me.
What happened when you went to the bedroom? Your dad was sleeping. What happened?
Just stabbing.
Did you pick your dad because you knew that you had to disable him first?
Yeah.
Did he wake up after you stabbed him?
You're asking kind of weird questions.
We know that he got out of bed somehow.
Yeah, you want me to stop?
Where was your mom at?
Right there.
She was next to him?
Why are you asking me these questions? What is it going to get me? I'm still going to go to prison. So.
Do you think you should go to prison?
Well, that would be the obvious consequence.
So your dad starts getting up out of bed?
No, he wasn't. He was sleeping.
And you stabbed him?
Yep.
Do you remember how many times?
Countless. Going around the house, trying to fight me back.
Did you stab him out in the living room or leaving out of the bedroom?
Yep.
Where was your mom at?
Going around the neighborhood asking for help.
Was she on her phone?
Possibly. Some called the police.
Did she hit you or anything or try to fight you off or?
She's a woman. What do you think she's gonna do? Yo, what do you know? I stabbed both of them. Like, why are you asking me questions that are obvious?
I don't know for sure what happened in there.
You know I did.
Did she go out the front door?
Yep. I told her to get back inside.
And she kept going?
No, she went back inside.
Where was your dad at that point?
Dad, you basically get an idea of what this is. You're trying to get my side of the story, but I just brutally stabbed my adopted parents. What is there to?
He said he did not like them. He said he did not feel anything. And when detectives asked about remorse, he seemed more irritated by the question than broken by the reality of what he had done. The interview became even more unsettling as Dimma repeatedly tried to frame the murders through his own anger and worldview. He spoke about America as if the country itself was part of the reason he acted. He complained about family roles, masculinity, and the way he believed a household should be controlled. But none of those explanations came close to matching the brutality of what investigators found inside the home. During trial, his defense did not deny that he killed Robbie and Jennifer. Instead, they argued over whether the murders were premeditated. But when Dimma took the stand, his own words became devastating.
The incident that we're talking about, how long prior to that were you back living with the house? You had just moved back there, correct?
Well, yeah, I assumed that
Do you need a moment, Mr. Tower?
Ask for the...
Remember the jurors, let's take a break. All right, Mr. Gibbon, why don't you spend a moment with your client? We can't tolerate this kind of behavior here in the courtroom. I've already spoken to your client about it.
He admitted that he had thought about killing them beforehand, and that while sitting in his car, he decided to go inside and do it. The jury found him guilty of first-degree murder for both Robbie and Jennifer, as well as fleeing law enforcement. During sentencing, relatives described Robbie and Jennifer as kind, generous people who had tried to give Dimma a better life. They spoke about the pain he had caused not only by taking 2 lives, but by destroying an entire family around them.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tower.
I just wanted the court to know that Dima didn't just...
Take your time.
He didn't just kill Robbie and Jennifer. He killed a part of all of us. Dima, look at me.
No, sir, you go ahead and direct your comments to me, okay?
I would like him to change his name while he's in jail. I don't want him to use my name anymore. They were just great people. They were honest. They were religious. Cared about everybody. They saw Dima. They figured they'd give him a chance at life. And it was just a total waste.
He says he holds in such high esteem the way of life in Ukraine and that the man should rule over his family with some sort of an iron fist and that his wife must be subservient to him. But I would like to remind him in the court that the same way of life relegated him ending up in an orphanage where no one cared.
When given a chance to show remorse, Dima's statement only made the courtroom more uncomfortable.
This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
We must understand that we live in an unmanly world. And what this means is...
Mr. Tower, I'm not concerned about what world you believe in.
The remorse that I have for my adopted parents, it might be unshown. That doesn't mean it's not felt. There are a lot of fatherless children out there. My apology in this is that nobody want to be held accountable for their actions. And I'm being held accountable for the actions of grown men. So my apology is that I have to be responsible for what Oscar did to his children and what Phil did to his children. And how can I apologize for the mistreatment that Oscar, as a stepfather...
All right, I'm going to have the defendant removed from the stand. He's choosing not to give an apology. Mr. Tower, I don't know what else to say. You seem to be an evil spirit, an evil person.
Evil spirit because you're talking foolish.
Dima Tower was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, plus an additional sentence for fleeing police. But the most chilling part of the case remains the contrast between the people Robbie and Jennifer seemed to be, and the way Dima spoke after killing them. They had taken him in, forgiven him more than once, and tried to help him rebuild his life. In return, he turned the home they gave him into the place where they died. Now, after a case with answers no one wanted to hear, we end with a clip that offers no clear answer at all. Only a figure, a strange flame, and a disappearance that still feels wrong. 2 security officers in Argentina were reviewing footage from the previous night when they noticed something unusual. At first, everything seemed normal. The area was quiet, and nothing appeared out of place until they spotted a person standing alone in the distance. Initially, they thought the person might simply be smoking, but then they noticed the flame and smoke looked unusually large, far more intense than what would normally come from a cigarette. That detail immediately caught their attention. Seconds later, the figure vanished.
Good. Ajá. Se fue. Para que si veamos, bueno, si que vean de que no, si alguien puede ver que se va, no se va. Y ahí entramos. Ahí se ve como una calavera. Aparece, ajá.
There was no visible movement, no clear direction where the person could have gone, and no sign of anyone walking away. The officers replayed the clip multiple times, trying to understand what they had just seen, but the footage did not give them a clear answer. Some people believe the person may have moved out of frame in a way the camera failed to capture, while others think the strange flame, smoke, and sudden disappearance make the clip much harder to explain. So, what do you think happened here? Was it just a camera illusion, or did those officers capture something that was never supposed to be there? Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these horrifying clips, click to see more on the video on screen.